is Master Max888, and welcome back to MalOvent. We're gonna continue this epic story today, and hopefully get to spend more time with Malo. In my last video, we got a rather intimate scene with Malo, which was kind of surprising, because we didn't really get any of this up until that point. It was the first time in a visual novel that we got a romantic scene with Malo, so it's a sign that we're making progress. We're getting a better connection, a better relationship with Malo, so that means we're on the right track. We gotta keep going that way, and of course, I'm wearing the Christmas hat because it is the holiday season as I'm uploading this video, so hopefully all you guys are having a pleasant holiday season as of now, and I'm gonna go right ahead and load my save file. I think it's pretty much this one. December 2nd, oh my god, there's always so much time that passes by, like, between my videos, but anyway, I'm pretty sure that's where I was, so let's continue from here. Or am I making a mistake here? I don't think I am. Yeah, no, actually, I think I am making a mistake. I'm pretty sure I wasn't there. I'm pretty sure I was a little bit further than that. What's the other save file I got? Okay, try and load this one. Are you sure? No. Load. Load it, yeah. Let's try and go here. Yeah, no, it was the whole thing about the pizza. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. And I was, I think I made a joke saying the pizza was gonna be cold. Well, I think it's not just cold, I think it's rotten, because it's been over 2 weeks since my last video, so at this point, I wouldn't eat the pizza. Best to just, like, put it in the trash. I wouldn't trust it. Alright, Canadian bacon and chicken, just the way you like it. Oh, you know me so well. I can't resist that Canadian bacon and the chicken. It's delicious. Jeez, this must be some heavy shit if you're bringing me my favorite. Right, she wanted to tell us about something important, something depressing, so that's why she's trying to win us over with pizza. It's not all that bad. The trouble is figuring out where to begin. At the beginning is usually a good point. Thanks, Professor. But you're right, this goes back years. Oh my god, we're going way back. Do you remember me telling you I had an older sister once? Young me, right? You've mentioned her in passing a few times. Yeah, that's her. I don't talk about her much because of how we ended things. She was an architecture student at Waterfall, the kind of alpha nerd that I strived to emulate growing up. But then, one day she went missing. The police never found her. The private investigators my family hired couldn't find a single trace of young me. For all intents and purposes, young me dropped off the face of the earth. What hurt the most, though, was the fact she and I got into a big shouting match the day before she vanished. I said some really stupid shit I shouldn't have, and young me dished it right back at me. It took some time for me to come to terms with the fact I'm never going to get the chance to apologize to her. That is a horrible feeling. That is a horrible feeling. Like, honestly, I feel that. I really feel that. I thought I had things handled until you went back home for your brother's wedding. Exactly. It was like opening up all those old wounds again. My parents heavily implied that I should have my own wedding soon to carry on young me's place. Oh, come on. Pure pressure. Pure pressure right there. That's kind of fucked up. Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. You're your own person, man. You shouldn't replace your sister. But like the good daughter I was, I scraped and bowed until their attention returned to my brother. That was a little easier to clamp down on, but the recent tech layoff news has me thinking. The tech industry is super volatile in general, more so recently. Automation tools are also going to make getting an entry-level job more challenging in the future as the tech develops. Sure, the whole point of our degree from Waterfall is supposed to elevate us above most other candidates in the job market, but you and I are barely hanging on in our classes. Same goes for most of our peers. It would be one thing if we were actually being taught by our professors, rather than the absolute fuck all we're getting now. Our whole degree feels like we're stranded in high seas, and only just barely staying afloat week after week by some last-minute miracle. I don't know about you, Flying Shark, but I hate that feeling of helplessness. The first few years of computer science were fun and exciting, but now I feel like a complete idiot for not understanding things that our instructors keep going on as if they're the most intuitive subjects in the world. I feel like I'm just one string of bad assignments away from washing out the degree entirely. There's no way my parents would accept that level of failure. They barely accept my current grades as is. Oh my god, yeah. A lot of pressure. I really feel bad for C1. She's being put under a lot of pressure. Meanwhile, I'm studying myself, but I mean, I ain't got no one to put pressure on me except myself. Like, I really don't have that issue, so the only one putting any kind of pressure is me. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, come on, man, get better grades, get back to work, get back to studying. A whole different world here. It's not like I have any options to pivot my coursework so far into another degree. Well, there is business information technology, but then I'd have to associate with business majors. I don't know. The whole situation feels like I'm suffering for nothing. Like there's no hope in my future. God dang, I never seen her this upset before. Would you like me to offer advice or just keep listening? Because I definitely echo some of your sentiments, but I don't want to interrupt your venting. Yeah, we're fine now, but I do feel a little better getting all that out. Thanks for letting me trauma dump. Hey, we all need to do it. Every now and then, every single one of us need to do some trauma dump. Okay, we're all on the same boat when it comes to that. Then we should call that a win. Here, grab a slice of pizza for yourself. Okay, like I said, you probably shouldn't touch that pizza. Alright, it's been over 2 weeks that it's been like on my table, and I really wouldn't trust that. Once you're done eating, you can kick my ass in the fighting game of your choice. Kicking your virtual ass does always bring a smile on my face. Well, there you go. Simple as that. You're on! C1 and I enjoy many hours of intense gaming before she has to leave to catch a bus. She leaves with a smile, which is what matters to me. The next few days pass uneventfully. Don't we talk to Malo? I go to class, Malo takes notes for me, then I come home to handle any homework before relaxing. Eventually, Saturday arrives, and with it, a required visit to the Emporium. I still very much love that name. The Emporium. That just sounds wonderful to me for some reason. The Emporium isn't designed purely for computer science majors. In fact, nearly all math classes at Waterfall Institute require you to come to the Emporium once a week. Part of the Emporium is set up to do online homework and practice quizzes, while another part as proctors to supervise actual testing. I usually knock out the homework with C1, but she wasn't available this weekend. That means it's just me, Malo, and a bunch of high-level math problems. You appear to be struggling with muddles of computation. Would you like my assistance? Honestly, yeah, I'm decent at actual coding, but all this theory stuff goes over my head. Turing machines can be challenging to understand. Luckily for you, I operate on a universal quantum algorithm. These sorts of problems are trivial for me. However, perhaps what you need isn't an explanation, rather something else to stimulate your mind. Oh my goodness gracious. What do you mean? Such as, I could turn this homework into a game. That way you're given immediate feedback and rewards to encourage you to keep at it. Yeah, that's usually... That's a great way to get through homework. Absolutely is. Wonderful. A game? How would you do that? Malo slides off the screen to reappear on the Emporium's computer's desktop. She takes the various diagrams and text on the screen, then color codes certain words and numbers. If you take this number in blue here and use the following theory colored in red, With Malo's help, I managed to complete my assignment within an hour's time. What about the game? What about the game? Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened to that? Hey! What? Hold up. Dude, what happened to the game? Hey, come on, man. This ain't cool. We didn't play no games. We just did the homework. Which, you know, is good and all, because we always should do our homework. But come on, man. We skipped the game entirely. And I think I may know why that is. I have a theory as to why that happened, because I chose a different path in this save file. I'm gonna go ahead and try something, alright? Just give me a second. I'll be right back to where we were in the Emporium. Alright, I think I found what the problem is. I was supposed to make other decisions before reaching that point. And now, in theory, I should be on the right path to actually play the game she was talking about. So we're right back here in the Emporium. Let us proceed. Perhaps what you need isn't an explanation, rather something else to stimulate your mind, such as... Malo vanishes from my phone, yet I can still hear her voice. I believe this will be an appropriate means of stimulation. Okay, so that's the kind of game she was talking about. Without warning, I feel something. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god, what are you doing? Just like that, we're right back here. But we had Malo playing a certain game with us. It definitely seemed to have motivated Flying Shark, our main character here, that's for sure. And now I've been recording for quite a bit, so I'm probably gonna cut off this video soon. I'll just get through this class here. Both C1 and I have given up taking notes at this point. We're relying on Malo to do that for us. Still, we have to give the appearance of paying attention or the GTA will get mad at us. It's really only towards the end that I actually listen to what the GTA is saying. Yeah, Professor Barwald, directly connected to Fortnite at fnaf as well. These two visual novels are part of the same universe, for those who may not know. In lieu of actual exams, I love that, by the way. How many of you actually say that on a day-to-day basis? In lieu of actual exams. Like, how do you pronounce it even? Because that's French. That's French right there. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful expression. I don't hear it too often. It's, like, very fancy. I'll be starting mid-lectures quizzes starting next week. This should give you all more motivation. Oh, I had plenty of motivation. Let me tell you something. I had plenty of motivation. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good to go. Alright, let's hit the lounge. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out of here. I don't need more motivation. Can you believe their nerve torturing us with quizzes like that? It's obvious that most of the class is struggling with the course material because we haven't had a proper teacher most of the semester. All these quizzes are going to do is bring down everyone's grades even further. Yeah, but on the bright side, that means I'll have to curve everyone's grades so at least a certain number passes. No way the dean would let this GTA fail the entire class. Maybe. We shouldn't rely on that to pass, though. That means we need to increase the amount of studying we do outside of class. If you think it'll help. I do, but on a different note, I have a strange question to ask you, Flying Shark. Do you remember what you did yesterday? Well, what did we do yesterday? I start to answer only to realize that I can't recall anything that happened on Sunday. I can't recall it all. Nothing at all? Think hard about this, it's important. Cross my arms, close my eyes, and do as C1 requests. Not a single memory of last Sunday comes to mind. It's as if I slept through the entire day. Nothing, which is weird because I had planned to go grocery shopping that afternoon. I also don't have any memory of Sunday, even though that's my usual MMO static raid night. And yet, when I logged on this morning before class, I had new gear that I couldn't remember getting. What the f... I'm willing to wager you have new food in your cupboards and fridge as well. I'll have to check when I get home. Still, disturbing, to say the least. Right. I've asked a few other people, and they remember Sunday just fine, so it's just the two of us. If it were just one of us losing a day, I'd be concerned about something like carbon monoxide buildup in their apartment. But since neither of us can remember, and others can, that makes me think there's something in common with both our circumstances. Like what, though? Aside from Tuesday, we didn't really hang out last week. That's the tricky part. I can't point at anything as definitive proof. Still, if something like this happens again, perhaps we should go see a doctor and have him run some tests. Agreed. For now, we should still meet up tomorrow to do our new homework for CS3204. Whatever that is. Might as well, yeah. I gotta run to my next class. See you later. Malo, do you have anything about Sunday? My records for Sunday were that you gave me data symbols throughout the entire day. Well then. Really, I feel like I would remember something like that. I could always remind you of what you forgot. Before I get off for an answer, Malo starts working her magic and no. The fuck? Come on, cut it off! Alright, this is a good place as any for me to stop this video. Like I said, I wanted to end this shortly, so I'm gonna do that here. There's a big old mystery of C1 and our main character here forgetting some previous days. I don't know what's going on with that, but they're having trouble remembering some of the past days, which is very strange, so we'll try and get to the bottom of this in future videos. But yeah, you can play all kinds of games with Malo if you make certain choices in this visual novel. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? It's definitely a great source of motivation for some people, I bet. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I am doing my best to keep those visual novel videos relatively short so that way it doesn't take too much of your time, and I feel I'm already well over the time I usually aim to end those videos, so I'm just gonna go ahead and invite you to join the Great Legions Discord server if you haven't yet. You can also take a look at my Patreon page to see some uncensored content, and happy holidays to all you Unites once again. If you're seeing this video, it is most definitely the holiday season, so hopefully it's going well for all of you. And thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate all the support and everyone watching my content still in 2024. And yeah, I'll see you in whatever I do next. So with that, as always... Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to support NightFoxWorks on Twitter and Patreon, the wonderful game dev of MalOvent, as well as a Fortnite of fnaf players. And there are more projects coming in 2025 when it comes to NightFoxWorks, so definitely support him if you're not doing so yet. But that's really it for now, so thank you, and I'll see you in whatever I do next. So with that, as always, take it away.